Welcome back to Luvisia Digital. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about the application process for a security guard. All right, a security guard in Canada. Now, we've mentioned about creating your job bank profile, making sure that it's complete. We talked about caregiver jobs. We talked about the CV. Now we want to talk about how to apply the security guard job to increase your chances of being selected. All right, let's begin. So once you log in or you go to Job Bank, which is the official site where you can get jobs in Canada, and you apply for jobs when you're outside Canada. You are specifically going to look for a guard or security. That's the job you are going to look for, assuming you've already made your mind. If you are looking for caregiver job, you'll go to the video I shared previously. If you are looking for a guard or security, then you use this one. But you can apply the information I'm going to share here on other kind of jobs. We agreed that getting skilled job outside Canada is very difficult. But using these unskilled jobs, once you get there, you can be able to change. All right. Go to your job bank and search guard or security. It will take you to this site. It will give you several options for security guard. However, we have others shown like I. This Indeed. And when you click on it, they'll tell you that it's on indeed.com, and they say this job posting has been provided by a partner site. Job bank is not responsible for this content. So it means if you have to apply, you have to go to their site and do so. But I urge you to apply for jobs that are here. All right, this is easier. So let's go for this on the road, posted on job bank, guard or security, which is August 2024, and ensure that the deadline for the job is not close, because if it's close, it means a lot of people have applied and you have little chances of getting. That's why once you create a profile, it's easy to know what jobs are close, which ones you qualify, and you increase your chances of getting. Now, the first thing we said, for any job, before you think of applying, look at the advert. What does the advert say? It says it has to start soon. It means you have to indicate during when you are revamping your CV that I'm ready to begin as soon as I'm requested to. All right. They need someone who speaks English. On languages, ensure that you can be able to write. Tell them you can be able to write, read, and also speak in English. You can tell them, don't go to things that are fluently and so on, but it's good to say so, but be able to communicate. And even indicate that all your exams were done in English and other things. Education, they're asking for secondary high school graduate certificate. Ensure you have one. All right. But now, I forgot something. Before you start applying for such a job, you have to look at the bottom. If it says only people applying for this job should be Canadian or those people in Canada, you leave that job. All right. You go to a different job. Let's scroll. Let's check this one. If it accept, wow, this one they've said the other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work can work you can apply for this, which is very good. Now let's use this one as an example. You'll be on site. You'll work 35 to 40 hours a week. This is a permanent employment, which is full time. They will need you to work day, evening, night, weekend shift, flexible hours to be determined, early morning, and so on. In your CV, ensure that you captured this, that you are ready or you have experience in working in any period of time within a day. This one will help you to increase your chances of getting. And of course, remember to say ready to start as soon as you are requested to. English, we have talked about. Secondary education or high school, you must have a secondary certificate. This kind of job. 2, experience, they need 1 to less than 7 months. So if you have 8 months, it's okay. But if you have almost a year, it's okay. On site, work must be completed on physical location. Tell them your experience, how physical location will help you if possible, but don't go into details. But what is important is work setting, remote location, various locations, apartment or condominium complex, construction site, industrial facility, public event, of office building. All these this is a work of security. So you must say that you are comfortable of being deployed in any roles, in any role that was said in the advert, and you can list a few. This should be captured in your CV, and also you should express your emotion attachment to this job through your cover letter. What are your responsibilities? Now, your responsibilities should meet your skills and experiences. 1 is to enforce regulation to maintain order and resolve conflicts, and to monitor establishment activities, prevented and detected shoplifting and theft in the retail establishments. Talk about that. Put it in the CV, and that's why when we are creating our CV, we take time, but we make it to suit that kind of job. If you have like this one, they need certificates, license, or any other license or a course that you've done for security thing. If you have one, you can get one. It's okay. Say you have one. So with this kind of security jobs, you must, when you're applying for it, you must know exactly what are your responsibilities. And once you know what are your responsibilities, they will help you to guide you on how you are going to navigate with the revamping your CV. Because you don't write your CV before reading this. You have to read this and revamp your CV. Go for what the employer want, not what you want employer to get. You see, so that's very important. Now, with this information, in case you want to verify it, copy the advert, put your CV in the ATS, put this copy in the ATS, run against your CV. It should hit to 90% and above. Because if these employers are receiving many emails, what they do, they just put in the system. The system select the individuals they think it thinks they qualify, and they use keywords. So when you are using it, ensure you are using almost exact words that have been used on the advert. So it's very specific. I went to this because majority of people apply, but not all. We have others that will be specific that we need security for this kind of job. Focus on that kind of job. Concentrate exactly on that point. Don't go for different kind of security. Be on that. If they say they want generally like the one they've said that you can be deployed, now you must state in your CV that you are ready to to serve in any position, in any place, in any establishment that you have been asked to offer security. And what you are tasked, explain your CV, like what you've been doing. But we explain what you have been doing by using this statement. I have been enforcing regulation to maintain order and resolve conflicts which existed in blah 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 in this company between this period and this period. All this list them. And you can also talk about you have worked in the like in supermarkets as a security because they need like uh, office building, public events, construction sites, apartment, and other things. If you have done, quote some of the, ensure that experiences you are sharing is among, falls under this. And you are going to remote location. You must be ready and say that you are willing to go to the remote locations. So this information seems very not really worth it, but this is what gives jobs. This is what will differentiate you from others. So that's why when we are applying for our clients, we ensure that every detail is captured, and we've seen positive responses because of the experiences we are putting in, and we are trying to ensure that we are being the best. So this information is for security guard. In the next video, I'll be going to every category of work to ensure that each individual gets a chance to have this knowledge and be able to apply on their own for these jobs. If you found this video helpful, remember to share this video to your friends, like and leave a comment. We will appreciate reading your comments, and they will be guiding us on the next video that we might be able to shoot. See you in my next video. Bye bye.